Hey, what's up guys? This is Brandon McConnell, and I thought today I'd do a little tutorial. I'm going to do a nature painting. This is 11 inch by 14 inch. This is poster board paper you can buy at Staples Office Supply. The kind of paint I'll be using is Rust-Oleum Glossy and Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch Ultra Cover 2 times. Okay, make sure your cans are shaken up very well, at least 2 minutes each. And first we're going to lay down the colors that are going to be for the mountain. We're going to concentrate our paint right here in this area. I'm going to spray a little bit of purple and some blue. Now we're going to lay down the color for the trees that are going to be here on the sides. So just take some yellow, and just spray some yellow here. Now I'll spray a little bit of orange. Now if you don't have brown, you can just skip this color, but it's going to add some more texture to the trees, make them a more realistic color. Now I'm going to cover everything with black. Next, take your can of red, and we're going to spray just here in the center. And then take your can of orange and spray in the center of the red. Now with the yellow, just spray that right in the center of the orange. Next, take white and spray that in the center of the yellow. Next, take a piece of paper from your magazine, glossy page, fold it in half once, twice, 3 times, and we're going to use this edge right here to make the mountain. So just place the corner down right here in the center of the white, press down and smear outward. We'll do the same thing here for the right, just following all the way down. Now just smear some here on the left. You want to make sure you smear in a curved shape. Now with your palette knife, you can make some highlights on the mountain. Just press the tip down and lightly scrape upward. And just add some highlights. Next, take your can of baby blue. If you don't have baby blue, you can use white, and spray straight across the bottom of the mountain. And we're actually going to cover it with white this time, just a little bit towards the bottom area. Now take another piece of paper from your magazine, and you're going to just lay it down, and with your finger draw the outline of the hills. Now we're going to spray some clear paint up in here on the left and right, and at the bottom here. And the clear is what re-wets the paint, so you can lift it off again if it dries too quickly. And we're going to make some bushes just by tapping down the brush. I'm sticking my thumb in the corner and making it curved here. I'll just keep tapping. You want something like this. I'm going to spray a little bit more clear here. And just keep tapping down, going back and forth. Now take your clear again, spray it along here and on this side. And we're going to scratch in some trees with the palette knife. So just put the edge of the palette knife down. And go straight down and go out at the bottom. Curve that. Okay, now we're going to make some branches. Now just use the last 1/4 inch or so at the beginning to make this branch, and then just start using the tip of the palette knife here to make the branch taper out. And just draw your little branches. Okay, here again you're going to press down harder on the palette knife so it's thicker, and taper it off. Using just the tip now to make these fine little branches. Same thing over here. Now we're going to make a tree here on the right side. Now to make it thicker, just go over it again using just part of the palette knife and taper it out at the bottom. Now again for the branches, just use the last 1/2 inch or so when you start the branch, and then put less pressure on the palette knife and start using just the tip of the palette knife. And it depends how thick you want the branch to be when it comes off the tree. If you want a thin branch, just use the very tip of the palette knife. Okay, now we're going to take a can of glue and just spray it real lightly across here. Then we're going to cover that with black. And I'm going to go up a little bit in here, so I'm going to make some more bushes. Now take a can of black and spray some black into one of your planet stencils. And grab your sponge and hold it curved like this with your thumb in the middle. And dip it into the black. Now take a can of yellow and spray an amount into your planet stencil at the bottom. And spray some green on top of the yellow. Now take another piece of sponge and just dip that into the paint. You want a nice mixture of yellow and green. You can see here I have more yellow at the edge of the sponge. That's going to give more highlights to the bushes on the edges.